Let's go, let's go. Oh man, a very niche shoe today. The Saucony Peregrine Ice Plus. And what did I say? Maybe about 5 days ago. I'm in catch-up mode, all right? 2020 is rapidly coming to a close, and so I want to make sure I get all the shoes from 2020 out into the YouTube ether. All the full reviews, actually, well, first impressions and or full reviews, so that's why you may have noticed on the channel, as of late, a lot of running shoe reviews publishing for all of you here in the studio. Actually, behind the studio sign, which, yes, is not hung up yet, there is the Peregrine Ice Plus hiding behind the sign. Actually, I should probably, hold on here. 1 second, bear with me, bear with me. Oh boy, don't knock down the sign. Actually, nope, I'm gonna leave it. I thought I was gonna move it. I'm gonna leave it, hold on. The shoe is holding the sign up perfectly, so we're just gonna leave it there. Okay. Let's dive in. There it is on your screen. 28 miles, everybody. Not taking it to 50 miles. Oh, breaks my heart. I was pretty excited about this shoe when it arrived at the house, but it is not, I repeat, it is not gonna go to 50 miles for me. Let's dive in. Here we go. A neutral. Let's do the twist test. Oh man, it's just it's built like a tank. I'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, so it's twisting, but it's barely twisting. We're looking at 4mm drop from heel to toe. I actually could not find stack heights anywhere. I was looking and looking, and if anybody does know the stack heights, let us know with this emoji down below in the, I bet somebody's gonna find it like that. Let us know down in the comments. It just, oh man, I'm guessing like 30 and 25 or 28 and 24, something around there for the stack height in the Peregrine Ice Plus. Men's size 9, once again, women's size 8. I couldn't find the weight, apologize. Men's size 9, we're looking at 10.4 ounces. But again, I'm not sure if that's accurate because I'm going to put it on the scale in my size. I was coming in at 10.3 in my size. That's what the scale is saying, or 293 grams. So not a great score for the weight, but you know, it is what it is. It's got some extra built-in features, which is bumping the weight up for the Peregrine Ice Plus. We're looking at Ice Plus. We're looking at water-resistant ripstop mesh for the upper. I gotta say, as far as the upper build quality is concerned, whoa, unbelievably high build quality. Like, good work, Saucony. Like, this again, it's just, you're not gonna tear this shoe apart out there running. It's just so well built. And yes, it is a semi-gusseted tongue. I'm gonna lean in the direction of plush, yep, for the tongue and the collar. And this heel counter has got me thinking about new ideas, a new thing. Like, I've never seen a heel counter. I wish I could show it to you. It's just it moves inward toward your Achilles tendon, aggressively almost, but in a way that creates this pocket that I've almost never seen. Quite a pocket, so amazing in that heel where your heel sits in the back of the shoe. It's can you see it? I don't know. It's just really, I'm gonna say, kind of awesome, and very comfortable. So good work there on that heel counter. And overall, I'm gonna give it a standard score for the lockdown. Nothing to write home about, but again, that heel counter just has me really excited. I think they really are onto something there with that heel pocket. I should also mention, of course, about the upper, that my feet stayed fairly dry, okay? Yeah, they did pretty well out there in the elements in the Peregrine Ice Plus. So if you do, I'll get to how I'll use this shoe moving forward. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint too many people out there, but it is doing pretty well in the water resistance category. Okay, moving on to that Ever Run midsole, a compression molded EVA midsole, and it's got a removable, actually, let's do it right now. Hold on. So yeah, I mean, it is pretty stout insole as well. I felt it out there, even though, gosh, okay, this midsole, everybody, it is firm, it is hard, and it is not getting a good ride or energy return score. I took this shoe up Mount Evans, and not all the way to the top. That wasn't this shoe, but it was, by the end of the run, my legs were barking at me and telling me, why did you put me through that? Because it just was a very hard, firm lean. Like, it's not, this midsole isn't giving it all. So if you do like a firmer ride, boom. I'd say definitely consider this for winter elements, winter running, where it's just kind of extreme out there. But oh man, it just is not buttering my bread through that midsole at all. Okay, so overall, not pleased with the midsole score. I don't know what they're gonna do moving forward. Saucony, if you got another Peregrine Ice Plus 2.0 coming out, let me know. I'd love to test it because I'm sure there's some other people out there talking about this midsole and how it's just a little rough on the landing scale. Okay, moving on to that outsole. Now, what they're really trying to push here with this shoe is this Arctic Grip wet ice technology, okay, combined with a Vibram outsole. And so it's hard to see, but it's this little blue dots mixed in with this outsole rubber, and it's supposed to be this new technology to help you from slipping on ice and really get a good grip out there. I think it's not working. It's not working, Saucony. Like I would prefer an outsole with a little more actually space between the lugs so that the lugs can do more biting into the snow and ice or whatever you're running on. Hard packed snow, if it's a dirt road and you know how it gets really hard packed. This is not, I'm sorry, but this new technology, I did not feel a benefit out there as I was testing it out, especially up there on Mount Evans. So not too excited about this outsole. I think, and you know, if you're really dealing with ice and snow, just buy the micro spikes, okay? Whether it's the Solomon Snow Cross, Innovate has a shoe as well with just little tiny micro spikes if you really want to get a good grip. I'm just not feeling it here on this outsole with this Arctic Grip wet ice technology, hence the 6 out of 10 for the score. Moving on to the fit, true to size, no issues at all with the fit through the Peregrine Ice Plus. True to size, and toe box, maybe leaning in the direction of a little bit wider, okay, but it felt fine. I didn't feel like I was swimming in there, and I definitely didn't feel like it was too narrow, as well as with the midfoot. There you go for the fit. For the comfort, oh man, I'm almost, as far as the scoring goes, like the fit of the comfort of the upper, boom, awesome. The comfort of the midsole, not good. Like, just not good at all. Hence, again, the 6 out of 10 for the comfort. Positive, it's built like a tank. That's my positive, and that's going to impact the durability here in a second. The drawback is the fact that it's just kind of a stiff shoe, okay? And now listen, I didn't take it to 50 miles. If somebody out there owns this shoe and has put, let's say, more than 250 miles into the shoe, let me know in the comments or send me an email if the shoe has opened up a little bit, all right? If it's marinated in there and just allowed, like, it has this midsole, is it breathing now? Is it have a little more flexible? Like, it just is a little, and I know, like, I'm bending it right now, everybody, but I'm bending it with all my might. Like, I'm forcing it to do what it's doing right there on the camera. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the drawback. It's just a little stiff. Durability prediction, 800 plus. I mean, we're talking, it's going to go for a long, long time. It's, yes, hey, great score for the durability prediction. Now, how will I use this shoe? Who's it best for? I hate to even say it, but it almost feels a little bit like a hiking shoe. You know, a shoe to go hike for 2 or 3 miles. And even though I guess you go hiking in, on the trails, it just doesn't quite feel like a running shoe. Anyway, that's just where I'm at with it. So it feels a little more like a hiking shoe for me, okay? And who is it best for? If you want a shoe that is going to go the distance and you like a firmer ride, okay, through the foot strike. Now, price point, $149. They probably could charge more because it's so well built, but I wouldn't buy it again, is where I'm at with the Peregrine Ice Plus, unfortunately. Now, that's just where I'm at, okay? And yes, on your screen right now are other shoes that I am, okay, so today, actually on my run, I ran in the EVO SPEEDGOAT, and I loved it out there. Now, it's not a water-resistant shoe, but the midsole ride combined, so here's the shoes on your screen that I would put definitely ahead of the Peregrine Ice Plus. Some of them are road shoes, some of them are trail shoes, okay? And so I think for road running in the wintertime, I think it's a smart idea to consider buying a trail shoe to get a little extra bite if you're definitely dealing with hard packed snow and or ice. All right, so I'll put all these shoes on your screen right now ahead of this guy, the Peregrine Ice Plus. I'm sorry, Saucony. I wanted to love it. But it's just not happening. Yes, the shoe quick specs for you on the screen. Followed up with a sad score. Didn't even break into the sevens. 6.55 out of 10 for the Saucony Peregrine Ice Plus. Did I already ask the question of the day? Sometimes I forget. I don't think I did. Let's go there. Okay, let's get, first of all, I think we've had a fairly mild winter in the United States thus far. What is it? It's, mid-December almost. I mean, we've had we haven't had much snow here, but for everybody watching around the world, let us know, especially if I'm sorry if you live in Florida, if you live in the southern hemisphere. I know it's like blazing hot in Australia right now, but let us know. It will be cold at some point in these different destinations. Where do you don't have to tell us like the city you live in, but what has the winter been like for you, and what shoes have been really useful for you for running in the snow, okay? And or, hard packed snow. When are we actually running on ice? Hopefully you're not doing that too often. But anyway, that's the question of the day. What are the winter conditions like where you live, and what running shoe has been very effective for you to overcome those conditions? Thanks for answering. Thanks for being here. Back in the studio. Keep working, everybody. Hey, we're just telling it like it is out here. 6.55 out of 10. Wah, wah, wah. All right, everyone. All right, we'll toss this guy down there. Onward and upward. We'll toss it to, who knows? I don't know. Boy, you know what? Maybe maybe one of the mountain runs where I test one of these mountain water resistant shoes right here. All right, Seek Beauty. Work hard and love each other. See you tomorrow.